Greetings. In this video, we are going to look at two Vedic terminologies which are widely used to denote a common subject. They are Jagat and Vishwam. Now, commonly, both these terms seem to denote the universe in general, or the cosmos, or the world. However, there is a profound difference in them which we will see in this video. First, Jagat. It comes from Ja and Gat. Ja as in Jananam, Janma, which means to be born, and Gat means to go. So Jagat in short refers to something which is born and which will die or go. Vishwam on the other hand means everything. Vishayati iti Vishwam, meaning that which pervades everything is Vishwam. So, Jagat refers to the aspect of the cosmos which is born and which will die. For example, the galaxies, the planets, the star systems, the creatures, beings, and so forth. Vishwam, on the other hand, refers to the aspect of the cosmos which is beyond time, space, and matter. Nevertheless, both these aspects denote the absolute consciousness or God. We know that absolute consciousness descends to take the form of an avatara from time to time. Now, an avatar is born for a particular task and it will go. Now, there is no difference between absolute consciousness and an avatara. Right? So the terms Jagat and Vishwam are like two sides of the same coin. Now, there are two verses from the Narayana Suktam which comes in the Taittiriya Aranyakam of the Krishna Yajurveda, which means the portion of the Vedas which were traditionally learned in the forest region. Now, these two verses beautifully explain the difference between, or probably the similarities between, Vishwam and Jagat. The first verse, Anantam avyayam kavigam samudrentam vishvashambhuvam, which simply means that which is unending and inexhaustible, he pleases all till the very end of the universe. So this aspect, this verse holds the word Vishwam, and this describes Lord Narayana, or the absolute consciousness, which is unending, beginningless, which is there at all times, meaning all pervasive. So here we denote Lord Narayana with the term Vishwam. In another verse, we find the term Jagat in use. It comes as Yacha kinchit jagat sarvan drishyate shruyate piva. Now here we find the word Jagat. However, the entire verse generally means anything which is heard or seen, as in the observable universe, which actually is born and which will die. All this is verily Narayana. So here again we are saying that even the observable universe which is born and which will die is also Narayana. So as explained earlier, both Vishwam and Jagat denote two different aspects of the cosmos, but nevertheless they are the one. They are two sides of the same coin. Both denote the play of the absolute consciousness. Thank you for watching.